Okay guys, I'm gonna give it a try. So Glenn and I have been getting into starting of backpacking and purchasing all the gear this year, watching YouTube reviewers, watching backpacking videos, just trying to get an idea of what's the best rated product for 25 and 2026, what's lightweight, what's also affordable, and of course the more lightweight you go, the more higher of a price point. So been doing a lot of shopping, a lot of reviews, and I kind of want to start with the chair. So the chair is something that not everybody purchases. Going on backpacking trips, you can sit on the ground, save you some space in your bag, save you some weight, but to have that little bit of a luxury feature on a long hike at the end of the day, to be able to sit in a chair or just set up along the trail, having your lunch, making your coffee in the morning, not being on the ground, kind of felt like an important feature to me. So willing to sacrifice a little bit of size in the pack and a little bit of weight, and let's look at what we have. Today we're going to be comparing the ultra of all, I feel, camping chairs, backpacking chairs, the Nemo Equipment Moonlight reclining camp chair. So this price point's at around, and I got this at I think it's like Shepherd and Shallot or something like that in Wausau. You can get this at any outdoor retail sports store that carries Nemo equipment, online, wherever. I purchased this for $160. Kind of crazy for a little chair, but watched a lot of reviews on these. Very well rated chairs. Capacity of 300 pounds, lightweight, 1.14 ounces. So we're gonna go with that one to review. Next up, what I purchased from Amazon as like our backup chairs when more people come with us. People that might not have their own equipment, that are willing to take up some space or strap it to the bottom of your pack roll. On Amazon. So I'm going to start reviewing the lower price point budget chair first, because I have not even taken it out of the pack yet. First, I'm going to start with this Lacal Ultralight outdoor camp chair. Okay, so I purchased this on Amazon, just got it today. You can get it as a single chair for like $40, $39, or a 2-pack for $72. All right, so already out of the gates, a little skeptical, because that is a significant difference in price compared to this lady here at 160, right? So right out of the gate, I'm looking at the size. So how is this gonna fit in my pack? This is the Lacal, this is the Nemo Moonlight. This is actually like kind of empty space, so that's gonna squish down in your pack. They're like the same size. In fact, potentially, this one is narrower than my Nemo. This might be deceiving with the cardboard on it still, but I don't think so. That's kind of a little fat short pack. So maybe this one, you got an extra like couple inches here. Probably making you sick. This is also a low budget video, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. So maybe 2 inches longer, but I think we're talking like maybe an inch narrower, half inch. Okay, so I've already set up my Nemo Moonlight chair. I've used it. I like it. It's comfortable. My hips fit in it pretty well, a little snug, but really well, comfortable. It also reclines, has that feature I'll show you when I get these set up after at the end of the video. It's got that feature where you can adjust the strap on the side and kind of knock it back a few inches and technically recline. So you're not sitting so far forward. All right, so the Lacal outdoor equipment, some of the stats on this. So stated on Amazon, it's 2.8 pounds. However, on the site and by reviewers on Amazon, they're saying 1 pound 8 ounces to 1 pound 10 ounces. So that is actually lighter than the Nemo Moonlight. And I can just tell you, I have zero equipment for filming, by the way, so this is gonna be a little rocky. Just by feeling it, I can definitely feel the difference. Nemo is heavier right out of the gate. Okay, I'm gonna be regretting this purchase, I bet you. Okay, so we have, I'm gonna go with the 1 pound, 10 ounces, the highest weight on a review. So reviewers are weighing this, that's what they're getting. I haven't weighed it. The max capacity weight to sit in this chair stated on Amazon for the LaCal is 260, but on LaCal's website, max weight of 300 pounds. So I'm gonna go with the 300 pounds and we're gonna say that is even for both. All right, pack size, maybe a little shorter. This one is 14 inches. I'm gonna say this one might be 16 inches, but if it's 4 inches wide here, this is probably 3. Squeeze down to get that into 3. All right, I've got it out of the pack now. This is what we're working with. Nylon material for the seat, aluminum for the posts. What I see, which is probably saving the weight right away, and I'll show you when I get to the video portion of breaking down the Nemo chair, is that this chair does not have these wide plastic connectors that feed, kind of house and maybe stabilize each of these joints. It has just holes drilled in the aluminum. The poles, support poles for the back and bottom are gonna fit right into the pole directly. So you're saving some space width-wise and some weight by not having this big hub, I guess I would call it right there. Okay. So I like that it comes with this Velcro. With one hand, we'll see how this goes, because my Nemo chair did not. And I fumbled the first couple times, and I still will, wrapping that one up before I put it back in the bag. So you kind of have this little spider web of aluminum pole. So this thinner pole, the end of that pole goes all the way through the attachment, and that simply snaps on. That's so easy. Okay, so that one goes through, picks it up on the other side, snaps together. Already, I feel like it looks bad because I'm doing this with one hand, you guys. So if that's any indication how easy this chair will be with 2 functioning hands, I'm gonna like it already. I'm doing this with one hand, so crazy. That's it. Okay. Let's put that one back together better. So that's your setup. I can already tell you if that is the bottom, which I think it is, and I'll figure it out with 2 hands. I'm gonna get this set up. This is the fabric portion of the chair, the actual chair. I can tell you, I think the back on this one is gonna be higher than my Moonlight Elite. All right, so I have our frame set up here. Hopefully you can see this. We're simply gonna take the fabric, so I can tell this is the seat bottom, pretty sure. I think I'm gonna attach the top portion first. So the difference, you know, I can see right off the bat, it's a little bit different, like how it connects. There's more of a snap-in feature on the Nemo chair, but I don't think it's gonna make that much difference given that you're gonna have that body weight tension on it. Still wondering if it's $100 and some difference, right? So a little bit difficult to pull and fit in, but I would expect that because it has to be under tension. Just gonna stretch, and I know this last one's gonna be tougher because they all are. Nemo is also. That wasn't that bad. That was super fast, super simple. Mesh. This one's the gray. It also comes in black. I think I'm losing you. It also comes in black. Okay, so there you have it. This is the LaCal outdoor equipment backpacking camping chair. That's it. 3 parts: nylon chair, aluminum frame, and your carrying pack. Super, super lightweight. We'll test the sturdiness after we get the Nemo set up. All right, so the Moonlight Nemo chair reclines. The other one, of course, does not have that recline feature. It does have the forged hubs, which might make your connections a little more secure, but it's slower to put together, in my opinion. It's a little bit bulkier, and I think that's what's adding the extra weight. We're talking like up to, if I trust the reviews, up to 4 ounces, which, I mean, you know, if you're going ultralight, is probably going to make a difference for you. Would I know? No, because I'm just buying all my equipment this year. This is for us to learn together. All right, so it does have larger pull diameter, seamless mesh, fully reclining, 2-way buckle, adjustable positioning. So that's some of their selling points. And I'm sure there's some stability and durability. I mean, I would hope you're getting that with this brand. You know, you're paying for Nemo's quality too, obviously. But we're talking full end, high end, maybe not the most expensive ultralight chair. Helinox makes an ultralight chair, high back, for $190. Nemo's got a couple other options. I mean, you can pay up to $200 for an ultralight chair, but we're talking like highest end versus the lowest end. And is there enough of a difference to justify $120 difference or $100 difference per chair? I'm not sure. All right, so let's test it out. So this is what you've got in the package. This is your really durable polyester mesh chair fabric. Okay, so you can already see the quality difference. Like, you've got this super durable attachment to the side panels. I mean, this is super durable. Probably some sort of rubber compound here. Doesn't flex much. Like, this is gonna hold and probably last you years, right? Really durable straps, high quality buckles. The pull cord, this is your pull cord. This is metal, adding a little bit more weight too, but is going to be a little more sturdy, easier to grab. And I have done that in the reclining position, testing this out. It's not hard at all. Okay, so already some nice features that maybe it's worth it for you to pay for. So you're gonna unroll this, just like the other one. Comes nicely rolled. Fits inside the chair fabric. This is what I'm talking about. There's just no, you know, can you buy a Velcro? Yeah, and you could strap that on. So these are those hubs that I was talking about here. That's the difference. Really durable. And they do just pop right in. So you've got the one stationary pole here, and then these are all gonna just kind of pop into place like that. Not much harder to do with one hand. This is my 3rd time, well, 4th if you count the demo in the store, because go to a store that will let you set it up, open it up, take it out of the package, try it out, and sit in it. I don't recommend purchasing online unless you have really done your research, sat in it for comfort, because you're not going to be able to return it to everywhere. Of course, REI you can, but in REI you can try them out too. But these mom and pop shops, I've got a couple. We've been to Mel's Trading Post in Rhinelander. You would probably be surprised. Their upper level has some high-end gear, clothing, backpacking, ultralight gear. They're getting a new shipment, they said in April, they just got, of some Nemo, like the Tensor Elite camp pads, some chairs. Great family-owned business. Definitely recommend going to a small shop if you can shop semi-local to where you're at. This place, Shepherd and Shallot, is in Wausau, downtown Wausau. Another great place. The guy took us up to their extra storage because they weren't set up for camping gear yet. Took us upstairs, pulled this off the display, set it up for us, and let us test out multiple chairs that he had up there. Spent a good half hour with us talking about the equipment, making us set it up, take it down, sit in it, and honestly, I purchased it mainly because I thought I would anyway, and why would I not when he put all that effort into helping me make sure I got the chair I wanted. So anyway, shout out to those local businesses in northern Wisconsin, because they will, that's how you get business. All right, so this is the chair. Okay, so maybe it looks a little bit wider in the frame setup, maybe not any higher. I might be comparing the two pretty equal here. Okay, so let's get the fabric on. Definitely can tell the difference, the back versus the bottom. I'm gonna start on top. These are definitely more sturdy. They snap in. Okay, I think I got that one. The fourth one is the trick, and that's how you know it's in. Because there's a lot more tension on this one, guys. Sorry if it's out of. So there's a lot more tension on this chair than the other. So I'm gonna definitely need two hands with this one. Stretch, and you can hear that snap in. So definitely that quality, security, oh, it's gonna stay together for you. That's the last one. Okay. So that's the new Nemo Moonlight reclining chair, fully set up. You can see the recline features here. You just tug on these when you're sitting on it and relax it to loosen it and lay it back. So you can sit it up, stretch it out. You got a good couple more inches here on the recline that you could do. I mean, not gonna lie, I bought it because it looks cool too, but and these come in like a lot of colors. This was the only one they had. Would I have chosen this color, khaki or dirt or whatever it is? Probably not. I mean, it comes in like a black, lime green, a cool orange, and a burgundy. So I'd probably buy the lime green if I had a choice, but I really like this. All right, let's get them set up side by side. Final comparison. Sat in them both. Don't have a tripod. Not going to even attempt that with videoing for my first review. Sat in them both. This one definitely less stable. It popped, but I think it just creaked into place, like the joints snapped together when I sat in it for the first time. That one's been sat in and popped together 3 times now, so not surprised. And that one's definitely more quality, of course. So without the hubs, these kind of, it's like metal on metal here. And you're probably going to hear that creaking a little bit more when you sit in it. It's a little narrower in the hips, just hugs you. It's not uncomfortable. It felt higher in the back and has its own like natural reclined shape to it. So I like it. I mean, had I bought this 2-pack first, I might go on our first year with something like this versus this higher price point chair. But because I sat in this one first and purchased it, I'm buying it for the, you know, you're paying for the name, the quality, the durability. You know, wherever our trips take us over the years, I know this is gonna withstand water, winter weather, heat, packing up after rain, things like that, year in and year out, more than likely going to sustain us for a long time, which is why we've been purchasing more of the Nemo equipment line of products for ultralight gear, because of their kind of tried and true reputation with durability and comfort with a lot of their products. So, but if you are starting out on a budget, it's one of those things. Don't sit in the Cadillac before you buy the Prius, or Prius is expensive, the Corolla, because you're talking like a significant difference. And is it worth it to you to just have this extra piece in your pack or strapped underneath your pack, rolled up, to have, like, you're not sitting for hours at a time most likely because you're backpacking. if you're sitting at a campground, you're not in these ultralight chairs regardless. You're in a more comfortable chair that's larger, heavier. You're not backpacking with it. So these are strictly backpacking chairs. I would not buy this to just sit around for 3 hours at a campfire on a normal day. But I would buy this for just some normal local couple day backpacking trips without the elements. And on my first year, would have gone with this had I not already purchased that and sat in that and loved it. So that's my review. This one is wider, more comfortable to sit in, and it felt stable because it's a little lower to the ground and wider based. I don't feel like it's gonna hurt, like crack, fall over, or twist. This one, narrower, taller base, kind of felt unstable for me. And I'm not a small person, so, you know, I'm comparing these to like, I'm the weight of probably an adult guy. So I do feel like both of them would be a good option for you.